Eric Creel, the Trolls World Tour Fanboy 2002 here, and I'm here today to review Hotel Transylvania. Let's get started. So, Hotel Transylvania is the start of the Hotel Transylvania trilogy. Tells the story about when Dracula, which is an origin story when Dracula is finally getting married to Dracula's wife, and then suddenly happens is when soon as Dracula's wife has been passed away, and then suddenly when Dracula finally sees the new daughter named Mavis, and then suddenly Mavis gets all grown up, and then when suddenly happens is when Dracula who wants to build a new hotel place named Hotel Transylvania, and then Dracula says, "Welcome to Hotel Transylvania." And then when suddenly happens is when Drac and the monsters are living in Hotel Transylvania, they meet with a new kind of monster species named Frank, Murray, Wayne, and the werewolves, and the Invisible Man here, and all that stuff of the great monsters, including Blobby. And basically happens is when Dracula needs to find a way with her daughter named Mavis, and then basically happens is when Mavis is celebrating over 118th birthday, and then suddenly when Dracula meets Johnny, and then suddenly happens is when Johnny wants to become disguised as Johnny Stein, and they like to disguise as the monsters. And then when monsters saw Johnny Stein and give it a big party of the crash, and then basically happens is when Dracula and Quasimodo what happened to something is, and then basically happens is when Dracula has a little bit confused about her daughter named Mavis who wants to take a crush on Johnny Stein. And then when basically happens is when Mavis and Johnny Stein are all live together, and then suddenly happens is Johnny Stein gets kind of messed up with Dracula. And then basically happens is when Dracula who wants to have fun over the floating tables with Johnny Stein. And then suddenly happens as soon as Quasimodo wants to capture Johnny Stein, but can't because Dracula, who wants to put a face freeze with Quasimodo, and pretty much happens is when Dracula's told by the origin stories, and then suddenly happens is when Dracula and Johnny Stein and the rest of the monsters want to go out for the party, and then basically happens is when Johnny Stein, who wants to take a kiss with Mavis. And then basically happens is when Dracula wants to talk to concerned thing with Mavis and Johnny Stein. And then suddenly happens is when the mouse sees Johnny with the humanoid. And then monster scares humans. And then which basically happens is when Johnny leaves, when Dracula and the monsters wants to find Johnny to come back. And it basically happens is when some of the humans love monsters. And then basically happens is when Dracula and want to find a way to help by Johnny will come back to the Hotel Transylvania by saving the day. And then that's basically the plot is when Johnny Stein already fell in love with Mavis, and then pretty much happens and give it a big party, and that's the rest of the plot. So, what do I think of Hotel Transylvania? I discovered when I saw on September 29th of 2012 in 3D, it looked pretty interesting, and I give it on Blu-ray and DVD on 2013 and rewatch Over the Sudden and watch it on Stars on Demand and watch it blah 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 all over the sudden. And you know what the Dracula says? I don't say blah blah blah. What have I heard of it? It's awesome start to the Hotel Transylvania trilogy. The animation looked really good. The story, pretty cool. And the characters, we have Dracula, the main character. He's awesome, played by the legendary Adam Sandler, which is the most iconic comedian with the Happy Madison films. And then we have Mavis, one with another main character. She's amazing. One of the best Selena Gomez actress is the best character ever. And then we have Johnny Stein. He's cool. And I do ship Mavis and Johnny. And then we have Frank. He's cool, played by Kevin James. And then we have the Invisible Man. He's cool. And then also we have Murray. He's awesome. Wayne. He's cool, played by the same persons who play Randall Boggs in Monsters Incorporated. And the rest of the characters are so awesome, including Blobby. He is pretty funny. Oh yes, the most of the characters are so awesome, including the Zing song. And then we have the end credit song. It sings the monster song. That's so awesome. So, no negatives and issues at all, because it's a fun film for the whole families. A great start to the Hotel Transylvania trilogy, which I'm pretty curious to see Hotel Transylvania 4 when it comes out next year. Overall, it gets a 10 out of 10. Amazing, brilliant masterpiece. And it gets the seal of epic masterpiece. And hope you all enjoy. And tomorrow it's the Hotel Transylvania 2 review. Hopefully it's going to be even more bigger and funnier and better than the first one. Bye!